And race fans, I do want to welcome you in on our live stream. Kenny taking care of the production. We are waiting on medical personnel. We do not have an ambulance on the ground, so we cannot start till we have medical personnel. As soon as we get that, we will bring that first race. Some horses already out. All right, Humboldt County EMS crew making their way on to the racing surface. Do want to are into the fairgrounds. So do want to welcome them. Do not need to use their services. Glad to have them. So we get set to kick off race number 1 of 15. Do have 2-year-olds and aged Iowa on the trot on our program here this afternoon. Once again in the barn area, medical personnel is on the grounds. Please bring those horses on to the track for race 1. Bring those horses to the track for race number 1. Bustin' Dodo going spy. Number 1. Number 2, Oscillation with Jason Telford. Number 3, Ice Step with James Gould. 4, Bang Bang Boogie with Rick McGee. The 5, Ultra Boy Andy with Will Rowland. The 6, Big Baby Nay with Adam Hauser. And the 7, Busta Peach going spy with Kerry Sturts. That is your field of 7. We'll score 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. And we do want to thank Jim Anderson, Humboldt, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 1. Set to go with race number 1. Starting gate will pick you up off of turn number 4. Starting gate will pick you up off of turn 4 for our post parade. And starter Lisa Peters getting ready to bring down a field of 7 2-year-old trotting colts and trotting colts. We do have fillies coming up a little bit later on. Look at there, flyover's just a little late. Thought it was a B-52 for a minute. Nope, it wasn't a B-52. Well, we got a happy birthday, Ava Braun, 15 years young. Happy birthday, young lady, right down here, sitting in the front row. Hey, it's all right. You're celebrating your 15th birthday. Congratulations. Also, Connie Rowland, she celebrated one yesterday. But listen to this. She was 60. 6-0. All right, post parade for race 1. Horse number 1. Bustin' Doo-Doo going spy with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Oscillation with Jason Telfer. Horse number 3, Ice Step with James Gould. Number 4, Bang Bang Boogie with Rick McGee. 5, Altar Boy Andy, Will Roll It. And the 6, Big Baby Nate, Adam Hauser. 7, Busta Peach going spy with Carrie Sturts. Field of 7. At starter's call for a field of 7. As they round the far turn, make their way out for the start of race number 1. Busted Dodo going spy off stride, and here we go off at trotting. It's Oscillation to the far outside is Bang Bang Boogie. Bang Bang Boogie getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second, Oscillation, and third, Big Baby Nay. Racing fourth is Ice Step. Racing in that 5th position is Altar Boy Andy. Off a 2 down the backside. Headed to the quarter pole, it's Bang Bang Boogie out on top. Bang Bang Boogie, your race leader. Racing second, Oscillation. In third, Big Baby Nate. Racing in that 4th position is 30 and 1/5, 30 and 1. Racing in that 4th position is Ice Step. Out on top, Bang Bang Boogie. Off stride, Big Baby Nate. Out on top, showing the way. It is Bang Bang Boogie. Racing second, Oscillation. Racing in that 3rd position, it is Ice Step. as they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, showing the way. Bang, bang, boogie. At the half. 101 and 4/5, 101 and 4. Ice Step races third and fourth. Altar Boy Andy in fifth. Big Baby Nay racing in that sixth position. It is the race is on with stablemates. Busta Peach going spy and Bustin' Dodo going spy as they work off a two down the backside. Out on top showing the way. It is Bang Bang Boogie. Taking them to the three-quarter pole. 131 and 4/5, 131 and 4. Out on top showing the way. Bang Bang Boogie racing second is Oscillation. Racing in that third position is Ice Step. And fourth is Altar Boy Andy. Fifth, Big Baby Nate racing sixth. Up in that sixth position is Bustin' Dodo going spy. And seventh, Busta Peach going spy. It's all Bang Bang Boogie. Second, going to Oscillation. Third, we'll go to Ice Step. Fourth, Altar Boy Andy. 202 4/5 for the mile. In fifth, Big Baby Nate. In sixth will be Bustin' Doe going spy. And seventh will be Busta Peach going spy. Picking up the win, be the number 4 horse, Bang Bang Boogie, New Jersey Viking, out of a Tom Ridge mare. Stephanie Amundsen, Kenya, Minnesota owns. Justin Amundsen trained. Rick McGee with a drive and win. That'll make 6 starts, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third, shattering a new lifetime mark from 216 and 2, 202 and 4/5. Going quick today to kick it off. And our winner going to be Molly Peden, Humboldt, Iowa. And Darren Hendricks. You guys were the winners. Knew it was going to be Bang Bang Boogie. Fish results for the 6th. Number 1, Bustin' Doodoo going spy was 6th. Horse number 2, Oscillation 2nd. Number 3, Ice Step 3rd. Number 4, Bang Bang Boogie, your winner. Horse number 5, Altar Boy Andy 4th. Horse number 6, Big Baby Nate 5th. And the 7, Busta Peach going spy 7th. Top down 6, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 7 on the bottom. 30 and 1, 101 and 4, 131 and 4, 202 and 4/5 for Bang Bang Boogie shattering a 2:16 and 2, 2:02 4/5 for the mile. Next race number 2, two-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Field of 5. Horse number 1, Bright Path, owned by Kathy Desert, Vanessa Heights, Minnesota. Iowa trains and drives 4 out, 1 win and 2/3. Last race at Rain Aces, 7th. Horse number 2, Raging Fire, owned by Mary Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rob Anderson trains and drives. Outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 3, Just a Blue Colored Kid, owned by Rocky Harris, Sioux Rapids, Iowa. Penny Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa. McDonald trains, James Gould in the bike. 6 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1/3. Just raced on July the 29th. It was 4th at Running Aces. Horse number 4, Bingo was his name-o, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 4 outings, 3 wins, 1 second, has won its last 3. And last race to watch here, picked up a win, a new lifetime mark, 2:02. Horse number 5, Westward Ho, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains, Corey Larson in the bike. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. That is your field of 5. Two-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colt and Gelding division. And we do want to thank Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the second. Thank you, Sally. Horsemen, parade your horses for race 2. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colt Gelding Division, field of 5. Bright Path, Raging Fire, just a blue-collar kid. Bingo was his name on Westward Ho. Field of 5. Number 4 horse, Bingo was his name on, coming off a win. New lifetime mark 202 flat. It's won its last 3 starts. Yeah, post parade for race number 2. Horse number 1, Bright Path with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Raging Fire with Rob Anderson. Horse number 3, Just a Blue Collar Kid with James Gould. Number 4, Bingo was his name-o with Dwayne Rowland. And the 5, Westward Ho with Corey Larson. Field of 5, 2-year-old, Pacing Colts and Geldings. And starter Lisa Peters called for field of 5. All 5 will race off the gate. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings. Iowa registered. The only change we have is the 5, Westward Ho, has Corey Larson in the bike. All 5 on the gate, all looking good as they approach the 8th mile pole. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Gate will swing into the head of the stretch. We'll get set to go with race number 2. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings. And here we go. Off and pace it. Down to the inside, Bright Path through the middle of this blue collar kid to the far outside. This Bingo was his name-o. And a Raging Fire. As they get out on top, it is Blue Collar Kid. Blue Collar Kid getting out on top, showing the way. Bright Path racing second. In third, Raging Fire racing in that 4th position. Bingo was his name. Oh, and racing 5th, Westward Ho. Stablemates 4th and 5th. As they head down the backside for the first time, out on top, showing the way, just a Blue Collar Kid. 30 and 1/5, 30 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, just a blue collar kid. Racing second, Bright Path. Racing in that 3rd position, Raging Fire. In 4th, Bingo was his name-o. And in 5th, Westward Ho. All nose to tail right there now. A little moving and shaking. Bingo was his name-o. Tips out. Flushes out. First over, first up. Bingo was his name-o. And on the move to the outside. Up to take over fourth now. Third now. Second. And now goes after your race leader. 103 and 1/5. 103 and 1. So got a breather right there. Out on the front now. Yeah, trying to make it 4 in a row. Yeah, Bingo was his name-o. Out on top, racing second, just a blue-colored kid now. Here comes Raging Fire. Raging Fire rages to the outside, now up to try to take over that third spot. In fourth, Bright Path, and fifth is Westward Ho as they head to the three-quarter pole. On the move, Raging Fire. 132, Raging Fire now up to battle. You got a horse race. Yeah, this Bingo was his name. Oh, Raging Fire to the outside. Bingo was his name. Oh, you've got a race as they round the far turn. Head down the stretch. Yeah, as they turn for home. Raging Fire, Bingo was his name. Oh, Raging Fire trying to get there. It's Raging Fire picking up the win. Second. Bingo was his name-o. 202 flat, 202, first lifetime win. 6 outings for Raging Fire. He has a Catch the Fire. Catch the Fire colt, Raging Fire, first lifetime win. 202 for the mile. Raging Fire picking up the win. Owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rob Anderson trained and driven. That'll make 6 outings, 1 win, 1 second, and 2/3. That is by Catch the Fire out of that tell-all mare. Larry Mather, the breeder and the owner, driven and trained by Rob Anderson. A little story about Rob Anderson. They had over almost 4 foot of water at the Eldon Fairgrounds. They packed up, moved up here. That colt's been training right here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. Fish results for race number 2. Number 1, Bright Path was 5th. Horse number 2, Raging Fire, picking up the win. First lifetime win, 202 for that Catch the Fire gelding. Number 3, just a blue-collared kid, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Bingo was his name, 2nd. And the 5, Westward Ho, was 4th. Top down, 5, 1, 3, 2, 4. 30 and 1, 103 and 1, 132. 202. First lifetime win for Raging Fire. And we do want to thank the birthday girl, Ava, coming out, getting her picture taken. Up next, going to be race number 3, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly Division. Horse number 1, Bourbon Blaster, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Tilfer trains and drives. 5 outings with 3 thirds. Last race, Bloomfield was third. Horse number 2, Tiger Eye Love, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 4 outings, has been perfect in all 4 outings, has been undefeated for the Tasmania filly. Horse number 3, Lucy's Country Comet, owned by Mike Tilfer, Hedrick, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains and drives. 5 outings, 2 wins, 1 second. Last race, Bloomfield picked up a win. Horse number 4, Lucas Girl, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould in the bike. 3 outings, 1 win, and 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was third. And horse number 5, Season's Goal, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Brendan Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. 4 outings, 1 win, and 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was second. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly Division. Attention the barn area. Need the number 2 horse to the track for the third. Number 2 horse to the track for the third race. And also the number 4, Lucas Girl. I do want to thank Darren Hendricks on the bugle, the other half of the Hendricks. Only in your mind, right, Darren? Not in Amy's. Now we get set to go with race 3 of 15. Race 3 coming up. Post freight for race 3. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field of 5. Bourbon Blaster, Tiger Eye Love, Lucy's Country Comet, Lucas Girl, and Season's Goal. Horse number 1, Bourbon Blaster with Jason Telfer. Horse number 2, Tiger Eye Love with Gary Lyles. Number 3, Lucy's Country Comet with Chad Svensson. Number 4, Lucas Girl with James Gould. And the 5, Season's Goal with Adam Hauser. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotting colts. Nope, 2-year-old trotting fillies. We're race colts. We got another division of them coming up a little bit later on, but this is your 2-year-old trotting filly division. Field of 5. That gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 3, 2-year-old trotting fillies. All 5 on the gate. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. Getting out on top, showing the way it is. Tiger Eye Love. Tiger Eye Love looking to stay perfect. Out on top, showing the way. Racing second. In that second spot is Lucas Girl with James Gould. Now up in that third position is Lucy's Country Comet. Racing fourth, Bourbon Blaster. And fifth, Seasons Gold. Down the backside, it's Tiger Eye Love. It's Tiger Eye Love out on top, showing the way. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Tiger Eye Love. At the quarter, 33 and 2 fifths. Nice leisurely tempo out there. 33 and 2 fifths. Out on top, Tiger Eye Love. Racing second is Lucas Girl. In third, Lucy's Country Comet. Bourbon Blaster in fourth. And Seasons Gold races fifth. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. That's Tiger Eye Love on the front end. Showing the way as they come to the half. It's Tiger Eye Love. Bringing up to the half. 107 and 4, getting a little snoozer there out on the front end. Still showing the way. Tiger Eye Love looking to stay perfect. And Lucas Girl trying to close the gap. Racing third is Lucy's Country Comet. Now you've got a battle for fourth. Up to battle for that fourth. Seasons Gold on the outside. Bourbon Blaster as they head to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way. It is Tiger Eye Love. Lucas Girl. 140. They picked up the tempo now. 140. Looking to bring it home. Out on top, showing the way. It is Tiger Eye Love. Lucas Girl. Does she have anything left in the tank as they round the far turn? It is Tiger Eye Love. Lucas Girl. Lucas Girl trying to get there. Lucas Girl to the outside as they come to the wire. Lucas Girl late surge to the outside. It's Tiger Eye Love. Tiger Eye Love staying perfect. Lucas Girl second. Third, Lucy's Country Comet in fourth. Seasons Gold and fifth, Bourbon Blaster. 210, 3 fifths. 210 and 3 for the mile for Tiger Eye Love. Perfect 5 for 5. And our winners, picking Tiger I Love, Vern Bodorf. Vern, will raise your hand. They'll get you your prize, Vern. And he comes to us out of the big city, Mason City, and Jolene Schultz, Humboldt, Iowa. You guys are the winners. Knew it was going to be Tiger I Love. 5 for 5, staying perfect for the Tasmania filly. Horse number 1, Blue Bourbon Blaster, was 5th. Horse number 2, Tiger I Love, your winner. Horse number 3, Lucy's Country Comet, 3rd. Horse number 4, Lucas Girl, 2nd. And horse number 5, Season's Goal, was 4th. Top down, 5-1-3-2-4. 33-2, 107-4, 140, 210, 3/5 for Tiger I Love. Up next, race number 4, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. No changes. It's perfect. Horse number 1, Cosmopolitan. By Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. Mark Minton in the bike. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, coming off a win, 201 4/5 at Watchier back on July the 12th. Horse number 2, Cutthroat Cali, by Brandon Jensen, Odison, Iowa. Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 2 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Sunshine Shaboom, by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 5 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 4, Iowa Sports Story, by Wilda McDaniel, Denison, Iowa. Wilda McDaniel trains, James Gould in the bike. First lifetime start for this sports column filly. Horse number 5, Kissin' Princess, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 3 outings with 2 wins and 1 third. Last race to watch here was 3rd. And horse number 6, Going Uptown, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumwa, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains and drives. 2 outings, 1 win, 1 second. Last race to watch here was a winner, 206. Field of 6, 2-year-old Pacing fillies. Yeah, we do want to thank Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 4th. Thank you, Brady. Horsemen, parade your horses for race number 4. Race 4 coming up. Yeah, post parade for race 4. Horse number 1, Cosmopolitan with Mark Minton. Horse number 2, Cutthroat Cali with Brandon Jensen. Horse number 3, Sunshine Shaboom, Corey Larson. Number 4, Sports Story, Iowa Sports Story with James Gould. Number 5, Kissin' Princess with Dwayne Rowland. And the 6, Going Uptown with Chad Spencer. That is your field of 6 2-year-old Payson fillies. Cosmopolitan, Cutthroat Cali, Sunshine Shaboom, Iowa Sports Story, Kissin' Princess, and Going Uptown. And gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 4, 2-year-old Payson fillies. Picking up the pace. And here we go. Off and Payson. Yeah, down to the inside. It's Cosmopolitan. The far outside is Kissin' Princess. It's Cosmopolitan out on top. Off stride is Going Uptown. Out on top, Cosmopolitan, Kissin' Princess. Now Kissin' Princess off stride. Down the backside. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Cosmopolitan. Cutthroat Cali up racing in that second spot. Racing third is Sunshine Shaboom. As they make their way to the quarter, it's Cosmopolitan. At the quarter, 30 and 3 fist, 30 and 3. Out on top, Cosmopolitan. Racing second, Cutthroat Cali. Racing in that third position, Sunshine Shaboom. Racing in that fourth position, it is James Gould with Iowa Sports Story in 5th and 6th after the early break going uptown. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, showing the way. It is Mark Mitnick command with Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan bringing them to the half. 103 and 2 fifths, 103 and 2. Out on top, Cosmopolitan racing second is Cutthroat Cali. Sunshine Shaboom races third. Now going to flush out. Going to take a look to the outside. Up to battle. Off a 2 down the backside. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Cosmopolitan standing on the accelerator. Opens up by 3. Out on top, showing the way, it is Cosmopolitan, Cutthroat Cali, and Sunshine Shaboom at the 3/4 pole. 133, 1/5, 133 and 1. It's Cosmopolitan out on top. Cutthroat Cali in second. Racing in that third position is Sunshine Shaboom. Racing fourth, Iowa Sports Story. And racing sixth is going uptown. As they turn for home, it's all Cosmopolitan. Going to pick up the win. Cosmopolitan, Cutthroat Cali in second. Third, Sunshine Shaboom. Fourth, 203 3/5, 203 and 3 for the mile for Cosmopolitan. That'll be 2 in a row for Cosmopolitan. Yeah, picking up the win, being the number 1, Cosmopolitan, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa, Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. 5 out-8s with 2 wins, 1 second for Cosmopolitan. All right, race number 4, official results. Number 1, Cosmopolitan, your winner. Number 2, Cutthroat Cali was second. Horse number 3, Sunshine Shaboom was third. Horse number 4, Iowa Sports Story was fourth. Number 5, Kissin' Princess did not finish, pulled up. Broken equipment, and the 6 going uptown was fifth. Top down, 1, 2, 3, 4, DNF, 5 on the bottom. 30 and 3, 103 and 2, 133 and 1, 203 3/5. Up next, going to be race number 5, 2-year-old Trotting Colts. Horse number 1, SV Mr. T, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Royal Rolling, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trains. Will Rolling in the bike. 4 outings, 3 wins, 1 second. Won its last 3 starts. Horse number 2, Ready for Pictures, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Justin Amison trains. Rick McGee in the bike. 3 outings, 1 second, 1 third. Finished 3rd at Running Aces on 22nd of July. Horse number 3, Almar Ivan Pro, owned by Ames Racing, Elm, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 4 outings with 1 win. Last race at Monticello picked up that win, 211 and 3/5. Horse number 4, DJ's Lucas, owned by Jason Ludwig, Grinnell, Iowa. William Ludwig, Waterloo. Tanya Roland Ludwig, Waterloo. Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls. Jason Ludwig trains and drives. 5 outings, 4 seconds, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 5, Bustin' Hawk Going Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Chad Svensson in the bike. First lifetime start for this Broadway bus gelding. Horse number 6, Royal King Charles, owned by Ames Racing, Elm, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. Adam Hauser driving. 3 outings. Last race to watch here was 4th. And horse number 7, I'm a Jugger Nugget, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. Justin James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould in the bike. 4 outings with 1 third. Last race that watch here was 5th. That is your field 7, 2-year-old Iowa, registered on the trot, Colton Gelding Division. Yeah, we do want to thank Andy and Mark Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa, the Bugle, for the call-up race 5. Thank you, Andy and Mark. Cherokee, Iowa. Andy and Mark Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa, playing the Bugle as we get set to go with race number 5. Big city of Cherokee, they took a beating over there about like Sioux Center did. That derecho coming through, about half the trees in the town taken out. It was some wicked storms Tuesday into Wednesday. Heavy rain throughout the state of Iowa. And beautiful weather. 10-day forecast. The Iowa State Fair getting ready to kick off here shortly. And it is coming up with some beautiful 70 and 80-degree weather. Reminder, we'll be right back here next weekend at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. 2 days of harness racing right here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds next Saturday and Sunday. Post break for race 5. Horse number 1, SB Mr. T with Will Rowland. Horse number 2, Ready for Pictures with Rick McGee. Horse number 3, Almar Ivan Pro with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 4, DJ's Lucas with Jason Ludwig. Horse number 5, Bustin' Hawk Going Spy, Chad Svensson. The 6, Royal King Charles, Adam Hauser. And the 7, I'm a Jugger Nugget with James Gould. That is your field of 7. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. And starter picking up a field of 7. We'll score 5 on the gate, 2 trailers. Work past the 8th pole, 1/8 of a mile from the start gate. We'll swing into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. And here we go, off and trotting. It is SB Mr. T firing off early. Racing second, Ready for Pictures. Ready for Pictures drops in that 2 position. Now getting into that 3 hole. It is Almar Ivan Pro. DJ's Lucas down to the outside. Maybe going to drop in that 4 position. And get the trip off a 2 down the backside. SB Mr. T. Ready for Pictures races second. Almar Ivan Pro races third. In 4th, DJ's Lucas. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, it is SB Mr. T showing the way. 31 and 2 fifths, 31 and 2. SB Mr. T looking to make it 4 in a row. Ready for Pictures, getting that 2-pocket trip, racing second. Almar Ivan Pro races third. DJ's Lucas races 4th. Racing in that 5th spot, Royal King Charles. In that 6th position, it is Bustin' Hawk Going Spy, and I'm a Jugger Nugget rounds out the field. Now moving and shaking, now tipping out Almar Ivan Pro up to battle as they come to the half. 105 and 2 fifths, 105 and 2, getting a breather there on the front end. SB Mr. T, Elmar Ivan Pro and ready for pictures. You've got a battle off a 2 down the backside. It is a horse race as they head to the 3/4 pole. Elmar Ivan Pro, and now coming, it is stablemate. It is Royal King Charles, 3 over. Elmar Ivan Pro off stride. 136 4 fifths, 136 and 4. And now standing on the accelerator is SB Mr. T. Ready for pictures in second. As they round the far turn, ready for pictures, trying to get there. Slick Rick McGee trying to go after your race leader. Can he get there? As they come to the wire, ready for pictures, up to battle. You've got a horse race to the wire, and it is a photo for the win. I'll call it, but I'll be in trouble. We'll photo it out. 206 4 fifths, 206 and 4. It is between the 1 and the 2 at the wire. From where I'm standing, a little bit different. So we'll photo it out. That's why we got the equipment, and we'll let you know who the winner is. And it is going to be the number 2 horse by a nose. Number 2 by a nose. Ready for pictures. Slick Rick McGee pulling it off today. 2 driving wins. Everything he's drove's been to the winner's circle. All right, our winner is going to be Jim Anderson, Brady. They copied off each other. Yep, ready for pictures. You guys are the winners. Good job sitting beside each other. Oh, you were the first one. Okay. Ready for pictures, picking up the win. The Ready for Money. That'll be first lifetime win, 4 outings, 206 4 fifths for Ready for Pictures out of the SJ's Photo Mare. No pictures, please. Steiner Stock Farms and Acadia Farms, Ohio, the Ohio bred. And the number 1, SV Mr. T, second. Number 2, ready for pictures, your winner. Horse number 3, Almar Ivan Pro, 6th. Horse number 4, DJ's Lucas, 5th. Horse number 5, Bustin' Hawk Going Spy, 4th. And horse number 6, Royal King Charles, 3rd. 7, I'm a Jugger Nugget, 7. Top down, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 7 on the bottom. 31 and 2, 105 and 2, 136 and 4, 206 and 4 fifths. 4 ready for pictures. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Trained by Justin Amundsen, Rick McGee. Slick Rick, 2 for 2. Up next, going to be race number 6, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, field of 5. 1 driver change, number 3, so totally McWicked. Adam Hauser gets called to drive the number 3. Horse number 1, Swing On Over, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Ken Stoffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. Stephanie Amundsen, Kenya, Minnesota. Justin Amundsen trained. Rick McGee in the bike. 6 outings, 3 wins. Can he make it? A driving triple. Last race at Aces was 6th, 203, 1 5th. Horse number 2, Matthew 21, owned by Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 7 outings, 4 wins, 1 second. Last race at Cannon Falls, Minnesota was 4th. Horse number 3, So Totally McWicked, owned by Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. 3 outings, 1 win, and 1 third. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 4, Iron Ridge Orion, owned by Shelley Redischel, Birmingham, Iowa. Alan Jones trains. Chad Svensson in the bike. 4 outings with 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 5, Get Your Head Down, Roy, owned by Lindsey Ruker, Sorrento, Florida. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. Will roll it in the bike. 5 outings, 1 win, and 2 thirds. Last race that watch here was 5th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division.
This is Call to the Post, my audition for the Saratoga Racing Course.
Now do I thank Bretta Winnington on the bugle for the call of the 6th. Thank you, Bretta. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 6th. Well, good to see Danny the Can Man sporting a brand new hat. Danny, did you work today? Okay. Post parade for race 6. You have a good fair? Race 6, the one, swing on over, Rick McGee. Horse number 2, Matthew 21 with Scott Smith. Number 3, Oh So Totally McWigan, Adam Hauser. The 4, Iron Ridge Orion with Chad Svensson. And the 5, Get Your Head Down, Roy, with Will Rowland. Field to 5. 2-year-old Pacing, Colts and Gildings. As they approach the 8th pole, they'll be 1/8 of a mile from the start. 2-year-old Pacing, Colts and Gildings. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 6, picking up the pace. And here we go, off and pace it. Oh So Totally McWicked getting out on top, showing the way down into turns 1 and 2. Oh So Totally McWicked out on top, racing second. Off stride is swing on over, putting in some bad steps, making a break, now back on the pace. Down the backside, out on top, showing the way, it's Adam Hauser with Oh So Totally McWicked. As they head to the quarter pole, Matthew 21 settles into that 2 position. Iron Ridge Orion races 3rd. 29 and 2 fifths, 29 and 2. Oh So Totally McWicked out on top. Racing 2nd, Matthew 21. In 3rd is Iron Ridge Orion. And now you've got a race for that 4th position. Is Get Your Head Down, Roy, and swing on over. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Swing on over, on the move, up to take over 4th now. 3rd now, going to go after 2nd. 103, 103. Out on top, it is Oh So Totally McWicked off stride once again. is swing on over, breaking stride. As they work off a 2 down the backside, Iron Ridge Orion tips out up the battle. Matthew 21. Oh, so totally McWicked out on top, opens up by 3. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it is oh, so totally McWicked. 132 and 3/5, 132 and 3. Oh, so totally McWicked picks up the pace. Out on top, showing the way. Races second, Matthew 21. In third, Iron Ridge Orion. Off stride. Get your head down, Roy. Off stride. As they turn for home, it's all the McWicked. Oh, so totally McWicked picking up the win. Second, Matthew 21. Third, Iron Ridge Orion. Fourth, swing on over. And fifth, get your head down, Roy. 2:01 and 4/5. 2:01 and 4 for the mile for oh so totally McWicked. The second lifetime win. Better than the 2:09 and 4 at West Liberty. 2:01 4/5. Yeah, we only had one winner. It is the one and only Darren Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Darren, you are the winner. And fish results for the 6th. Number 3, oh so totally McWicked, owned by Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Joel McDaniel trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. How to make 4 outings, 2 wins, 1/3. McWicked, 2:01 and 4/5. Horse number 1, swinging on over, was 4th. Horse number 2, Matthew 21, 2nd. Horse number 3, oh so totally McWicked, your winner. Horse number 4, Iron Ridge Orion, 3rd. And the 5, get your head down, Roy, was 5th. Top down, 4-2, 1, 3, 5 on the bottom. Quarter 29 and 2, 103, 132 and 3, 2:01 and 4/5 for oh so totally McWicked. And up next, going to be race number 7, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division, field 5. Horse number 1, Willow Ridge, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Justin Ampleson trains, Rick McGee in the bike. 5 outings with 1 win, 1/3. Last raced on July the 29th. Running Aces was 7th. Horse number 2, TSS Can in Our House, owned by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa. Al Jones trains, Adam Hauser in the bike. 5 outings, 1 second, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Rain and Hill, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. M. Eats, New York. Kevin Kilbert, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould in the bike. 4 outings, 3 wins, 1 second. Last race to watch here picked up a win. Horse number 4, Blue Policy, owned by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. Heidi Sainer trains, Jason Telfer in the bike. 5 outings with 1 second and 1/3. Last race, Bloomfield was 2nd. And horse number 5, Amanda's Miracle, owned by Rick C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson in the bike. 5 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. That is your field of 5. Do I thank Jolene Schultz on the bugle for the call of race 7. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 7th. Horse number 1, Willow Ridge. Number 2, TSS Can in Our House. Number 3, Rain and Hill. Blue Policy, the 4, and Amanda's Miracle, the 5. And we did have a driver change on the 3 horse. Mark Minton is driving the 3, Rain and Hill. Not James Gould, Mark Minton. So Rick McGee, Adam Hauser, Mark Minton, Jason Telfer, and Chad Svensson. Yeah, post parade for the 7th. Horse number 1, Willow Ridge with Rick McGee. Horse number 2, TSS Can in Our House will be Adam Hauser. Horse number 3, Rain and Hill will be Mark Minton. Horse number 4, Blue Policy with Jason Telfer. And the 5, Amanda's Miracle with Chad Svensson. That is your field of 5 2-year-old trotting fillies. That gate approaching the quarter, 1/8 of a mile pull, 1/8 of a mile from the start. As around the far turn, make the way down for the start of race number 7. Picking up the trot. And here we go, up and trotting. It is the 5, Amanda's Miracle to the far outside. Through the middle is Rain and Hill. And down to the inside is TSS Can in Our House. Off stride, the 5, Amanda's Miracle, Rain and Hill. Also the number 1, Willow Ridge off stride. Headed down the backside for the first time out on top, it's Rain and Hill. Rain and Hill out on top. Racing second is TSS Can in Our House. Racing third, Blue Policy. And Amanda's Miracle racing fourth. 33 seconds, 33. Out on top, showing the way, it is Rain and Hill. Rain and Hill, your race leader. TSS Can in Our House races second. In that third position is Blue Policy. Off stride is Amanda's Miracle once again. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way, it's Rain and Hill. As they come to the half, it's Rain and Hill showing the way. At the half, 106 and 4/5, 106 and 4. Out on top, Rain and Hill. TSS Can in Our House races second. In third, Blue Policy. In fourth, Amanda's Miracle. And in fifth, getting rough gated once again, is Willow Ridge. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, it's Rain and Hill. And TSS Can in Our House up the battle. You got a horse race as they head to the 3/4 pole. At the 3/4. 138 and 4/5, 138 and 4. Out on top, showing the way. Off stride. TSS can in our house off stride. Out on top, it is Rainin Hill. Looking to go gate to wire. Amanda's Miracle up to take over second and third. TSS can in our house. As they carry for home, it's all Rainin Hill picking up the win. Second. Amanda's Miracle third. TSS can in our house fourth. Blue Policy and fifth. Willow Ridge. 2:11 flat, 2:11 the mile for Rainin Hill. Yeah, fish results for race number 7. Number 3, Rainin Hill. You know you do. The Indiana bred filly out of that Swan for All mare, owned by Jake Kilbert, Preston, M. Eats, New York, K. Kilbert, Columbus Junction, M. Minton, Perry. Justin Gould trained Mark Minton with the drive and win. That'll make 5 outings with 4 wins, 1 second, 2:11. Lifetime mark 2:10. Number 1, Willow Ridge was 5th. Horse number 2, TSS Can in our house, 3rd. Horse number 3, Rainin Hill, your winner. Horse number 4, Blue Policy, 4th. And horse number 5, Amanda's Miracle, 2nd. Top down, 5-3-1, 4-2. 33, 106 and 4, 138 and 4, 2:11 the mile for Rainin Hill. And our winners were Miss Molly Pete and Humboldt, Linda Paris from Parts Unknown. Up next, going to be race number 8, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Pace Filly Division. Field of 6. Horse number 1, Poor Mason Whiskey, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa, Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, Mark Minton in the bike. 3 outings with 1 second. That second coming at watch here. Horse number 2, Squeeze Master, owned by Stephanie Ansons, Kenya, Minnesota, Justin Amundsen trains. Rick McGee in the bike. 5 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds. Last race running aces was 4th. Horse number 3, Whittle Bit Nice, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Wilda McDonald trains. James Gould in the bike. First lifetime start for this well-said filly. Horse number 4, Rescued Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains. Will Rowland in the bike. 4 outings with 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 5, I Do Voodoo, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second. Last race to watch here was 5th. And number 6, Hot Cheddar Flirt, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson on the bike. 5 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 2/3. And was scheduled to race on July the 29th. Was a vet scratch sick. That is your field of 6. Yeah, we do want to thank Danny the Can Man on the bugle. Danny Williams for the call of the 8th. Thank you, Danny. Good to see you. We get set to go with the 8th. Horsemen, parade your horses for race number 8. Parade your horses for the 8th. Post parade for race 8. Horse number 1, Pour Me Some Whiskey with Mark Minton. Horse number 2, Squeeze Master with Rick McGee. Horse number 3, Whittle Bit Nice with James Gould. Number 4, Rescued Honor with Will Rowland. Number 5, I Do Voodoo with Dwayne Rowland. And the 6, Hot Cheddar Flirt with Chad Spencer. Field of 6. Yeah, we'll score 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. That Hot Cheddar Flirt out of that back tier, out of that 6 hole, can score anywhere. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 8. 2-year-old Pace and Fillies. 2-year-old Pace and Fillies picking up the pace. And here we go off and pace on. It's the 5, I Do Voodoo. I Do Voodoo getting out on top, showing the way, racing second is Squeeze Master. Squeeze Master now looking to try to take the top off of 2 down the backside. Squeeze Master squeezes out to the front. Racing second, I Do Voodoo. Racing in that 3rd position, it is Rescued Honor. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Squeeze Master. 30 seconds flat, 30 seconds opening quarter. Out on top, showing the way, it's Squeeze Master. I Do Voodoo. Those 2 trying to distance the field early. Racing 3rd. Pour Me Some Whiskey up to battle. Rescued Honor. As around the far turn, make their way down. It's a 2-horse race on the front end. I Do Voodoo and Squeeze Master. Squeeze Master on the front end. Bringing them to the half. 1 minute, 3/5. Minute 3/5 out on the front, Squeeze Master. I Do Voodoo races second, Hot Cheddar Flirt up to take over third. Third, racing 4th, Pour Me Some Whiskey. Off of 2 down the backside for the final time. It's Squeeze Master, opens up by 3. I Do Voodoo races second as they go to the 3/4 pole. 130 and 4/5, 130 and 4. Out on top, showing the way, it's Squeeze Master, opens up by 8. Racing second, I Do Voodoo. In 3rd, Hot Cheddar Flirt. In 4th, Pour Me Some Whiskey. But it's all Squeeze Master out on the front end. The Wind Me Up Philly picking up the win. Races on for second. Hot Cheddar Flirt, I Do Voodoo. Pour Me Some Whiskey, Rescued Honor. And Whittle Bit Nice. 202 and 2. 202 and 2/5 for the mile. And number 2, Squeeze Master, the Wind Me Up Philly. Out of the up front, Brad Merritt, Stephanie Amphison, Kenny, Minnesota, owned, Justin Amphison trained. Slick Rick driving triple today. And our winner is going to be Rocky O'Hare and Harriet Ferris, Shelby, Iowa. You're the winner. Official results for the 8th race. Number 2, Squeeze Master, your winner. By Stephanie Ampeson, Kitty, Minnesota, Justin Ampeson, trained Rick McGee in the bike. That'll make 6 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Horse number 1, Pour Me Some Whiskey, was 4th. Horse number 2, Squeeze Master, your winner. Horse number 3, Little Bit Nice, was 6th. Horse number 4, Rescued Honor, 5th. Horse number 5, I Do Voodoo, 3rd. And the 6, Hot Cheddar Flirt, was 2nd. Top down, 4-1-6, 5-3, 2 on the bottom. Quarter in 30, a half in 1 minute and 3/5. 3/4 in 1:30 and 4/5. The mile, 2:02 and 2/5. For Squeeze Master. Better than a 2:04 and 4 at Cannon Falls. Have a new lifetime mark, 2:02, 2/5. For Squeeze Master. Up next, going to be race number 9. Race 9 coming up. Aged Iowa on the trot. 3-year-old and older. Aged Iowa, $3,000 purse on the line. We do have 4 driver changes. Number 2, Rush to the Bank with James Gould. Number 3, Spark Plug Sparky, Jason Ludwig. Number 4, Fox River Luke, Brett Erickson. And the 6, Cyclone Maximus, Chad Svensson. Horse number 1, DP Annie's Girl, owned by Kara Hauser. Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 7 outings with 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, Rush to the Bank, owned by Jerry Lynn Rowland. Sandstone, Minnesota. Vic Rush, Enfield, Kansas. Adam Hauser trains. James Gould in the bike. 9 outings with 2 seconds and 3/3. Last race running aces was 5th. Horse number 3, Spark Plug Sparky, owned by Wilda McDaniel, Denison, Iowa. Wilda McDaniel trains. Jason Ludwig in the bike. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 4, Fox River Luke, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Brett Erickson drives. 2 outings. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 5, Luca, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Joel McDaniel trains. Rob Anderson in the bike. 19 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds. Last race to watch here was a winner. It's won its last 2. And the old horse, 11-year-old Cyclone Maximus, owned by Joseph Rico Jr., Westbury, New York. Mike Conti trains. Chad Svensson in the bike. Been out 19 times with 1 second and 3/3. And lifetime earnings of $282,761, 302 lifetime starts for this 11-year-old Dukes Ranger, and a Hall of Famer, Cyclone Maximus. Yeah, we do want to thank Letty Jensen on the bugle for the call of the night. Thank you, Letty. Horsemen, trade your horses for race number 9. Trade your horses for the 9th. This is your aged Iowa. So we have got a 4-year-old mare, 7-year-old gelding, a 7-year-old gelding, a 6-year-old gelding, a 5-year-old gelding, and an 11-year-old gelding. Getting ready to go in your aged Iowa. 3 years of age and older. Aged Iowa. $3,000 purse on the line. Yeah, post parade for the 9. Got one girl, the rest are boys. The 1, DP Annie's girl with Adam Hauser. Number 2, Rush to the Bank with James Gould. Number 3, Spark Plug Sparky with Jason Ludwig. The 4, Fox River Luke with Brett Erickson. The 5, Luca with Rob Anderson. And the 6, Cyclone Maximus with Chad Spencer. Field 6. All right, starting gate is rolling. Aged Iowa. They approach the 8th point, 1/8 of a mile from the start. And here we go off and trotting. Off stride, Fox River Luke. DP Annie's girl off stride. Out on top, showing the way. It is a battle for the top. Is Cyclone. No, Luca. Luca up to take over the top spot. Racing second is Rush to the Bank. Out on top as they head to the quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way. It's Luca. Racing second. Rush to the Bank. And third is Spark Plug Sparky. And fourth, Cyclone Maximus. Your race leader out on the point, showing the way. It is Luca. Luca, your race leader. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is Luca. Luca, your race leader, racing second is Rush to the Bank. Racing in that third spot is Spark Plug Sparky, and now Cyclone Maximus. Cyclone Maximus to the outside, to the inside. You've got a battle for that third position. Out on the front, Luca showing the way. Now Cyclone Maximus and Spark Plug Sparky battle for that third position. And Fox River Luke. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way, it's Luca. Luca over Rush to the Bank. headed to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, Luca. Rush to the bank in second. Racing third is Cyclone Maximus. In fourth is Fox River Luke. As they round the far turn, it is Luca out on top with Rob Anderson. And Rush to the bank. As they turn for home down the stretch, it is Luca. Luca out on top. It's going to be Luca. 3 in a row for Luca. Second, Rush to the bank. Third, Cyclone Maximus. In third, fourth, Fox River Luke. Fifth, Sparkplug Sparky. Yeah, while we wait on the official results, we'll take a look at the 10th race coming up. Number 3, Fatty Phil, is a scratch sick. We're going to have a field of 5. Thunderstruck Yankee, Mr. Wonderful, Buster McGee, Always Be Cairo, and HF Star Power. Will be your 5 horses coming up in the 10th. Number 1, Thunderstruck Yankee, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Brian Larson driving. 6 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Horse number 2, Mr. Wonderful, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 second. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Number 3, Fatty Phil, is scratch sick. Number 4, Buster McGee, owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race to Monticello picked up a win. 207 3/5. Horse number 5, Always Be Cairo, owned by Kevin Banks, Chaska, Minnesota. Justin Ampson trained, Rick McGee in the bike. 5 outings with 1 third. Last race that Running Aces was 5th on July 29th. And the 6, HF Star Power, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 5 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race to Bloomfield was 3rd. That is your field 5 for the 10th B class 2-year-olds on the Pace, Colt, and Gelding division. All right, official results for race number 9. We did have an inquiry. It did affect the winning horse. Number 1, DP Annie's Girl, did not finish, pulled up. Number 2, Rush to the Bank, was 2nd, will be placed 1st. Number 3, Spark Plug Sparky 5th. Number 4, Fox River Luke 4th. Horse number 5, Luca, was your winner, will be placed 2nd due to interference. And the 6, Cyclone Maximus, was 3rd. Top down, DNF. 2P1, 5, 4, 1P2, 3 on the bottom. Quarter 29 2, 1 minute and 2/5, 1:30, 2:01, 1/5 for Rush to the Bank. Quarter and 29 2, a half in a minute and 2/5, 3/4, 1:30, the mile 2:01, 1/5 for race number 9. 10th race coming up. Yeah, I do want to thank Douglas Bobinette, Thor, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Douglas. 10th race coming up. Did you find some? You did? Thank you. Isabel Cunningham, you're a winner. Jenny Menton, parts unknown. Post parade for the 10th coming up. Race 10. Horse number 1, Thunderstruck Yankee with Brian Larson. Horse number 2, Mr. Wonderful with Will Rowland. 3, Fatty Phil is Scratch. 4, Buster McGee, Scott Smith. Number 5, Always Be Cairo, Rick McGee. And the 6, HF Star Power with Dwayne Rowland. That is your field of 5. That gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with our B class. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gildings. Picking up speed. And here we go up and Pacing. It is Buster McGee through the middle. Down to the far inside is Thunderstruck Yankee. Off stride is Buster McGee. Out on top, showing the way. You've got a battle for the top. Off a 2 down the backside. It is Always Be Cairo up to take over the race lead. Always Be Cairo clears on the front. Racing second is Thunderstruck Yankee as they go to the quarter. 28-4 quick opening fraction. 28-4 fast. Want to go in a hurry. Out on the front end, showing the way. It is Always Be Cairo. Racing second, Thunderstruck Yankee. Racing third, HF Star Power. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Coming to the half. 59-1, 59-1. Out on top, showing the way. Always Be Cairo. Out on top, showing the way. On a 2-minute clip. Racing second, Thunderstruck Yankee in that third position. It is Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful now on the move to the outside up to take over second. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Always Be Cairo going to work, trying to get to the 3/4 pole. Still your race leader on the front end. 130 3/5. Out on the front, you've got a battle. Mr. Wonderful to the far outside to the inside. It is Always Be Cairo. And going way wide, Mr. Wonderful. As they turn for home, Always Be Cairo. And now here comes HF Star Power trying to get there. Gate to wire for Always Be Cairo. 4-bagger for Rick McGee. Slick Rick for today. 204 3/5. 204 3/5 for the mile. All right, fish results for the 10th. Number 5, Always Be Cairo. Your winner, Kevin Banks. Chaska, Minnesota, your winner. Justin Anderson train. Rick McGee with the fourth drive and win of the day. Horse number 1, Thunderstruck Yankee, was third. Horse number 2, Mr. Wonderful, was fourth. Horse number 3, Fatty Phil, scratch, sixth. Number 4, Buster McGee, was fifth. Horse number 5, Always Be Cairo, your winner, and the 6, HF Star Power, was second. Larry Mather, you're a winner, and Jim Anderson. Neither one of them wanted to tell us where you're from, but you're winners. I think one's from Humboldt and one's from somewhere down in Webster or something like that. Shallow Creek, Deep River, Guernsey, God's country. Fish results, top down, 3-4 scratch, 5-1, 2 on the bottom, 28-4, 59-1, 130-3, 204, 3 fifths. 4, Always Be Cairo. First lifetime win for the Wind Me Up, and 6 outings. Up next, going to be race number 11, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Pace Filly division. Do have the number 2, the Sweet Peach scratch personal. Driver change on the 3, Charletto Joe, will be Adam Hauser. Horse number 1, Prettier in Pink, owned by Larry Jensen, Boat, Iowa. Ken Stoffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Trained by Brandon Jensen, driven by Brandon Jensen. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Coming off a really good performance at Running Aces Tuesday night, was third, 201 and 2 fifths. Horse number 2, the Sweet Peach, is scratch personal. Number 3, Charletto Joe, owned by Regina Hamilton. Moments, Illinois. Joel McDonald trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. 4 outings, 2 wins, 1 second. Last race to Cannon Falls was second. Horse number 4, Sports Beat, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. 4 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Bloomfield was second. Horse number 5, Pesos de Pennies, owned by Dr. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 6 outings with 2 thirds. Last race at Monticello was 4th. And number 6, Gata Carlotta, owned by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumwa, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains and drives. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Bloomfield was 4th. That is your field of 5 with the scratch. And we do want to thank Wayne Morrison on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Wayne. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 11th. Race 11 coming up on our 15 race program. 13 tomorrow. 3-year-olds in aged Iowa on the pace. Close break for race 11. Number 1, Prettier in Pink with Brandon Jensen. Number 2, the Sweet Peaches Scratch. Number 3, Charletto Joe with Adam Hauser. Number 4, Sports Bet with Will Rowland. Number 5, Pesos Dependes with Scott Smith. And the 6, Gata Carlotta with Chad Svensson. Field of 5 with the 2 horse being Scratch. We will score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. Gate swings it on the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 11, B class. $2,000 purse on the line. 2-year-old pacing fillies. And here we go off and pacing. It's the 4 Sports Bet. Sports Bet getting out on top, showing the way. Prettier in Pink. Racing second and third. Gata Carlotta in that 4th position. It is Charletto Joe, and racing in that 5th position, Scott Smith with Pesos Dependes. Down the backside for the first time, headed to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way. It is Will Rowland with Sports Bet. The sports column filly going to take him to the quarter pole. Nope, it's Prettier in Pink, pulls in, takes the top. 31 4/5, 31 4. Out on top, showing the way, it is Prettier in Pink. The Wind Me Up filly out on top, racing in that 2nd spot is Sports Speed. Racing in that 3rd position is Gata Carlotta. As they make their way out, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, showing the way, it's Prettier in Pink. Bringing them to the half. 104 1/5, 104 1, a little breather there on Prettier in Pink. Racing second, Sports Speed. In third, Gata Carlotta In that fourth is Charletto Joe. And now to the outside, it's Pesos to Pennies looking to cash in. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Here comes Gata Carlotta. Gata Carlotta to the outside, to the inside. It is Sports Bet. 135 and 3/5, 135 and 3. Out on top. It is Prettier in Pink. Prettier in Pink out on top, showing the way, racing second. You've got a battle with Sports Bet and Gata Carlotta. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. You've got them 3 over for that third spot. It is Prettier in Pink. 2:05 4/5 for the mile. 2:05 and 4 for Prettier in Pink. And Prettier in Pink had a really nice mile on Tuesday night. Finished third, 2:01 and 2/5. Prettier in Pink, 2:05 4/5. Up next is the results for the 11. 2:05 4/5. Prettier in Pink. Better than a 2:06 and 3 at Cannon Falls. The wind me up out of that Pace and Yankee. Cam's Card Shark mare. Owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Ken Stoffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Brandon Jensen, trained and driven. Second lifetime win in 5 outings. 2:05 4/5, new lifetime mark. Number 2, the Sweet Peach was scratched. Number 3, Charletto Joe was 4th. Horse number 4, Sports Bet 2nd. Horse number 5, Pesos to Pennies 5th. And horse number 6, Gata Carlotta was 3rd. Top down, 1, scratch, 4, 2, 5, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 4. The half and 104 and 1. 3/4 and 135 and 3. The mile 2:05 and 4/5 for Prettier in Pink. Up next, going to be race number 12, B class for your 2-year-old trot. $2,000 purse on the line. This is your colt and gelding division, field of 5. One driver change. Number 5, Luke's wild card will be Brett Erickson. Horse number 1, LT Striker, owned by Al Jones. Florence, Iowa. Al Jones trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. 5 outings with 2 seconds. The last race to watch here was second. Horse number 2, All Luca, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Jim Reese trains and drives. 3 outings, 2 wins, 1 second. Last race to watch here was a winner, 2:15 and 1/5. Horse number 3, Move Over Dover, owned by John DeLong, Anderson, Indiana. Jay DeLong trains. Rick McGee in the bike. 3 outings with 2/3. Last race at Mineral Point was third, 2:16. Horse number 4, Pay Close Attention. Leased to Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 4 outings, 1 second, 1/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. And horse number 5, Luke's Wild Card. Leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Trained by Amos Hines, driven by Brett Erickson. First lifetime start for this Lucas Hall gelding. That is your field of 5.
To the post. Addition for the Saratoga Racing Course.
I do want to thank Penny Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 12. Thank you, Penny. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 12. This is your B class, 2-year-old trot, colt, and gelding division. Yeah, post parade for the 12. 2-year-old trotters. Horse number 1, LT Striker, Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, All Luca with Jim Reese. Number 3, Move Over Dover, Rick McGee. Number 4, Pay Close Attention with Ryan Sherman. And the 5, Luke's Wild Card with Brett Erickson. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotters. That starter approaching the 8th full 1/8 of a mile from the start for race number 12. Race 12 of 15. 2-year-old trotters picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. Getting out on top, it's the 1, LT Striker. Racing second is All Luca. In third, Move Over Dover. Racing fourth is Luke's Wild Card. And in fifth, after the early break, is Pay Close Attention. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time in this LT Striker. LT Striker out on top, taking them down the backside for the first time. Off stride is Move Over Dover. As they go to the quarter pole, it's LT Striker out on top. 33 and 4/5, 33 and 4. Out on top, showing the way, it's LT Striker. Racing second is All Luca. In third, Luke's Wild Card. And fourth, on the gallop once again, is Move Over Dover. As they make their way out, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way, it is LT Striker. LT Striker off stride. 107 and 4/5, 107 and 4. Out on top, it's All Luca. All Luca, your race leader. Racing second, LT Striker. Trying to get back on the trot, now settles. Racing third, it's the races on for third is Move Over Dover and Luke's Wild Card. Down the backside for the final time, out on top, it's All Luca. All Luca with Jim Reese taking him to the 3/4 pole. 141 and 1/5, 141 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it is LT Striker off stride once again. All Luca out on top. Move Over Dover up to take over second. And third, Luke's Wild Card. It is All Luca picking up the win. Second, Move Over Dover. Third, Luke's Wild Card. Fourth, LT Striker. And fifth, we'll go to Pay Close Attention. 2:14, 4/5, 2:14 and 4 for the mile. Official results for the 12th race. Number 2, All Luca, owned, trained, driven, and bred by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Lucas Hall out of a bands of Chips mare. It'll make its third win, 2 in a row in 4 outings for All Luca. Horse number 1, LT Striker, was fourth. Horse number 2, All Luca, your winner. Horse number 3, Move Over Dover, was second. Horse number 4, Pay Close Attention, fifth. And horse number 5, Luke's Wild Card, was third. Top down, 4, 1, 2, 5, 3. 33 and 4, 107 and 4, 141 and 1. A mile, 214 for fifths for All Luca. New lifetime to 215 and 1 at watch here, 214 for fifths. Up next, race 13. Lucky race 13. Coming up, we got 2 driver changes in the 13th. Number 1, Mega Millions, will be Brett Erickson. Number 2, Little Joe Going Spy, will be Carrie Sturts. Horse number 1, Mega Millions, owned by David Gingrich, Sheraton, Iowa. Amos Hines trains. Brett Erickson in the bike. First lifetime start for this millionaire camp. Horse number 2, Little Joe Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Amos Hines trains. Carrie Sturts in the bike. First lifetime start for this Matty McGee gelding. Horse number 3, Jack Banana, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 3 outings with 3 thirds. Last race to watch here was third. Horse number 4, Jiffy Joe, owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 6 outings, 3 seconds, and 1 third. Last race, Monticello was second. And horse number 5, This Kid's a Rock Star, owned by Breadwinner Stables, Kelowna, Illinois. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Anthony Gutierrez, Ostego, Michigan. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Svensson. 4 outings with 2 wins. The last race running aces on July the 29th was 4th, 201 and 1/5. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Pace, Colt, and Gelding division. Yeah, we do want to thank Amy Hendricks, the better half of the Hendricks, on the bugle for the call of the 13th. Thank you, Amy. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 13th. Yeah, post parade for the 13th. Horse number 1, Mega Millions with Brett Erickson. Horse number 2, Little Joe Golden Spy with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 3, Jack Banana with Dwayne Rowland. Number 4, Jiffy Joe with Scott Smith. And the 5, This Kid's a Rock Star with Chad Svensson. Field of 5, 2-year-old B class, $2,000 purse on the line. Field of 5, 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gildings. B class, $2,000 purse on the line. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with lucky race number 13 of 15. Picking up the pace, and here we go off and pace on. It's Jack Banana, and This Kid's a Rock Star. Working down into turns 1 and 2, getting a little rough gate. It is the number 5. This Kid's a Rock Star. Now going to clear on the front. Racing second, Jack Banana. In that third spot is Jiffy Joe. In fourth, Mega Millions. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way, it's This Kid's a Rock Star. 29, quick opening fraction, 29 seconds. Out on top, showing the way is This Kid's a Rock Star. Racing second is Jack Banana. 2-horse race breakaway out on the front early. Racing in that third spot is Jiffy Joe. In fourth, Little Joe Golden Spy at fifth, Mega Millions. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, it is This Kid's a Rock Star. Minute 3/5. Out on the top, This Kid's a Rock Star. Racing second is Jack Banana. Off a 2 down the backside for the final time. It is This Kid's a Rock Star. Jack Banana in second. In third, Jiffy Joe. As they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, This Kid's a Rock Star. 131 and 2, Biss, 131 and 2. This kid's a rock star out on top. Racing second is Jack Banana. In third, Jiffy Joe. In fourth, Little Joe Going Spy and Mega Millions. Out on top, this kid's a rock star with Chad Svensson in command. Looking to go gate to wire. It is. This kid's a rock star. Second, Jack Banana.
203 and 1.
203, 1/5 for the mile. In third, Jiffy Joe. Fourth, Mega Millions. And fifth, or fourth, Little Joe Going Spy. And fifth, Mega Millions. $29 to the quarter. Minute and 3/5 to the half. 3/4 to 131 and 2/5. The mile 203 and 1/5. New lifetime mark for this kid's a rock star. Better than a 206 and 3. 203 1/5. 5 outings with 3 wins for this kid's a rock star. Yeah, official results for the 13th. Number 5, this kid's a rock star. Your winner, 203 1/5, new lifetime mark. Horse number 1, Mega Millions, was 5th. Horse number 2, Little Joe Going Spy, 4th. Horse number 3, Jack Banana, 2nd. Horse number 4, Jiffy Joe, was 3rd. And horse number 5, this kid's a rock star. Your winner, top down, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. 29 minute and 3/5, 131 and 2, 203 1/5. Up next, going to be race number 14. Horse number 1, Moonlight Mariah, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Brian Larson in the bike. 5 outings with 5 seconds. Last race, Bloomfield was second. Horse number 2, Easy Image Photo, owned by Dr. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Dr. Alyssa Ball, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race at Cannon Falls was third. Horse number 3, Racing on Faith, owned by Kara Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 2 outings. Last race Watcher was 6th. Horse number 4, Sea-Doo Ski-Doo, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 5 outings, 4 wins, 1 second or 1 third. Has won its last 2. And horse number 5, Rolling It Aces, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains and drives, and a very nice smile on Tuesday night for Rolling It Aces was second, 2:01, 1/5. Been out 6 times with 2 seconds and 1 third for Rolling It Aces. That is your field of 5. Imagine that. And we do want to thank Sherry Carlson on the bugle for the call of the 14th. Thanks, Sherry. As we get set to go with the 14th race of the afternoon. 14 up 15. Yeah, post parade for the 14th. Horse number 1, Moonlight Mariah with Brian Larson. Horse number 2, Easy Image Photo with Scott Smith. Horse number 3, Racing on Faith with Adam Hauser. The 4, Sea-Doo Ski-Doo with Dwayne Rowland. And the 5, Rolling at Aces with Brandon Jensen. Field of 5, 2-year-old B class, Philly division. Gets set to go with the 14th, 2-year-old Pace and Fillies. All 5 on the gate. The gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go. Moonlight Mariah, Easy Image Photo, Racing on Faith, Sea-Doo, Ski-Doo, and Rolling at Aces. And here we go off and Pacing. It is the 1, Moonlight Mariah, getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Sea-Doo, Ski-Doo. Out on the point, showing the way, it is Moonlight Mariah. Racing in second, Rolling at Aces. Rolling at Aces out up there, try to roll to the front. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Rolling at Aces. Moonlight Mariah races second. In that third spot is Sea-Doo, Ski-Doo. 29 4 fifths, 29 and 4. Out on top, showing the way. It is Rolling at Aces. Rolling at Aces, your race leader, racing second, Moonlight Mariah. Racing in that third position is Sea-Doo, Ski-Doo. In fourth is Racing on Faith, and in fifth is Easy Image Photo. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, showing the way, it's Brandon Jensen with Rolling at Aces at the half. 101 and 3 fifths, 101 and 3. Out on top, Rolling at Aces. The Humility Philly out on top. Racing second is Moonlight Mariah. In third, Sea-Doo, Ski-Doo. Racing on Faith races fourth, and fifth is Easy Image Photo. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way, it's Rolling at Aces. Rolling at Aces opens up by 7. 131 and 1/5, 131 and 1. Out on top, Rolling at Aces. Out on top was Rolling at Aces on Tuesday night. Gonna make it look easy now. Around the far turn. It is Rolling at Aces. The Humility Philly. And you've got them 4 over for second as they come to the wire. It is all Rolling at Aces. Oh, 4 over. We'll photo it all out. Who was second, third, and fourth, and fifth? $203, 2 fast, 203 and 2 for Rolling at Aces. Rolling at Aces, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trained and driven. That'll make 7 outings. First lifetime win, 203, 2 fifths for the Humility Philly. Official results for the 14th. Horse number 1, Moonlight Mariah, was third. Horse number 2, Easy Image Photo, was second. Horse number 3, Racing on Faith, was fourth. Horse number 4, Sea-Doo Ski-Doo, fifth. And horse number 5, Rolling at Aces, your winner. Top down, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1 on the bottom. 29 and 4, 101 and 3/5, 3/4 and 131 and 1/5. The mile 203 2/5. First lifetime win for Rolling at Aces. Up next, 15th final race of the afternoon, B class, 2-year-old trotting fillies. Horse number 1, SV Blushing Star, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jay DeLong trains. Rick McGee in the bike. 2 outings, 1 win, coming off a win at Watch Here, 220 and 1/5. Horse number 2, Revenue Generator, leased to Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 5 outings with 2 seconds, 1/3. Last race to Watch Here was second. Horse number 3, Fearless Girl, owned by Kara Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 3 outings with 2/3. Last race, Monticello, was third. Horse number 4, Blue Lexus, owned by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. Heidi Sainer trains. Jason Telfer in the bike. 4 outings, 1 win, 1/3. Last race, Bloomfield, was fourth. Horse number 5, Breeze of Merit, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Chris Manette, Cedar Falls, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson in the bike. 4 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1/3. Last race at Running Aces was third, 203 1/5. And horse number 6, ICU Lucy, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Amos Hines trains. Jason Ludwig in the bike. First lifetime start for this Ice Machine filly. we do want to thank Rocky O'Hare Sioux Rapids on the bugle for the call of the 15th. Thank you, Rock. Post break coming down for the 15th final race of the afternoon. And if you're watching the Hamiltonian or betting off of your phone or any of that, Aki ends up needing the money. He wins the Hamiltonian 150 flat. Along with Jeff Gurrell. All right, post parade for the 15th. Here we go. Reminder, we'll do this all again tomorrow. 3-year-olds along with aged Iowa on the pace. Horse number 1, SV Blushing Star, Rick McGee. Horse number 2, Revenue Generator with Ryan Sherman. The 3, Fearless Girl with Adam Hauser. 4, Blue Lexus with Jason Telfer. The 5, Breeze of Merit with Chad Svensson. And the 6, I See You Lucy with Jason Ludwig. As they round the bar turn, make their way out for the start of our 15th final race of the afternoon, 2-year-old trotting fillies. And here we go, off and trotting. It is the 5, Breeze of Merit. Down to the inside is Blue Lexus. Off stride, I See You Lucy. Also off stride, SV Blushing Star. Down the backside, it is Breeze of Merit and Blue Lexus. Off stride, Fearless Girl. Down the backside for the first time, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way, it's Breeze of Merit. You got a 2-horse race, headed to the quarter pole. Okay, out on top, showing the way, it is Breeze of Merit. Racing second is Blue Lexus. Racing in that third position is SV Blushing Star. And fourth is Ryan Sherman with Revenue Generator. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on top, it is Breeze of Merit. SV Blushing Star off stride. Out on top, showing the way, it is Breeze of Merit. Blue Lexus in second. Revenue Generator races third. In fourth is SV Blushing Star. In fifth, I See You Lucy and Fearless Girl. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, showing the way, it's Breeze of Merit and Blue Lexus hanging right there now. Tips out. You've got a battle. Out on top, Breeze of Merit Blue Lexus off stride. Out on top, Breeze of Merit. SB Blushing Star up to take over second, and third is Blue Lexus. It is Breeze of Merit. Second, Blue Lexus. Third, SB Blushing Star. In fourth, Revenue Generator. Fifth, I See You Lucy at 6, Fearless Girl. Official results for the 15th. Breeze of Merit, your winner, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Keith Wilson, Marengo, Chris Manat, Cedar Falls, Iowa. Rick Huffman trained, Chad Svensson in the bike. That will make second lifetime win for Breeze of Merit. The South Wing Cobra out of that Guccio mare, Alvin Bontrigger, the breeder. Number 1, SV Blushing Star, third. Horse number 2, Revenue Generator, 4th. Horse number 3, Fearless Girl, 6th. Horse number 4, Blue Lexus, 2nd. Horse number 5, Breeze of Merit, your winner. And 206 4 fest for the mile. 206 and 4. Quarter and 34 and 4. Half and 110. 143 4 fest for the 3/4. 206 4 fest for the mile. On behalf of the Iowa Harness Horseman Association, we do thank each and every one of you for coming out. We'll see you tomorrow, 12:30 post time. We do have 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace. 34 and 4, 110, 143 and 4, 206 and 4.